Hi everyone, this is Sheetal Chaudhary, your accounts master teacher, and I welcome you all to Vedantu Commerce. We are here for a better future. So I hope that all of you are good and fine. So let's have our today's schedule. After this session, you will be having your economic session. After this session, you will be having your economic session at 7 p.m. So stay tuned for your economic session, and Neha ma'am will be taking your economic session at 7 p.m. Hi Anshul, a very good evening. How are you? And also, we have started our mentee quiz series for mathematics. So we are starting quizzical mathematics, and I hope that you have already taken first class of this. So from today, the mathematics mentee quiz, quizzical mathematics is started. That will be at 11 a.m. every day. So block your calendars for this and do participate in this. So you will be having your next quizzical mathematics on 10th of February. I am fine. How are you? I am also good, Anshul. So let's start this session with some positive thoughts. Small steps in the right direction can turn out to be the biggest step of your life. So always take steps in the right direction. So guys, this is class 12th accountancy session, and if you are new to our channel Vedantu Commerce, then please take a moment to subscribe to our channel for more such classes. Also, don't forget to like this video and share this with your friends. And you guys can also join our official Telegram group Vedantu Commerce, in which all the teachers will be sharing their notes in the PDF form. So if you want to get the notes in the PDF form, then go and join this group right now. The link will be in the description box. And the most important thing, Pro Subscription. If you are the one who want to score good marks in your board's exam, and if you want to study in a structured format, then you may take Pro Subscription. This is completely optional. We are not forcing you, but let me tell you the benefits of this Pro Subscription. In this Pro Subscription, we are giving you 4 types of courses. That includes crash course, micro course, long-term course, and short-term course. If you will go to somewhere else, they will only give you 1 course at this cost. But we here are providing you 4 types of courses. Hi Abhyankar, a very good evening. Also, you will be getting more than 20 teachers with more than 5 years of experience. So highly experienced teachers are provided to you, and all these teachers will work on your areas of improvement. सारी की सारी teachers आपकी कमियों पर काम करेंगे. They will work on your weakness so that you can score good in your board's exam. And we are providing you more than 5,000 hours of live online teaching. You can watch unlimited live classes on our Vedantu platform for all the subjects. Economics, business studies, accounts, mathematics, all the subjects are included in this Pro Subscription. Along with the classes, we will also conduct regular tests for you so that we can check out your learning power. And we will also provide you assignments containing thousands of questions. And last but not the least, we are also providing option in languages for your comfort. If you want to watch these sessions in English, go and choose English. If you want to watch sessions in Hindi, go and take Hindi. So you can choose your language as per your comfortability. The actual price of this Pro subscription is 3499 for 1 month. But right now we are giving flat 20% off on this Pro subscription, after which the price will be only 2799. So this is half of your school fees. What you are waiting for? Go and take your Pro subscription right now at flat 20% discount by using my code SCPRO. So go and use this code to avail 20% discount on Pro subscription. And I will love to teach you all on Pro subscription. And now beginning the today's session, today we are going to continue our chapter Issue of Debentures. So today we will be continuing our chapter Issue of Debentures. Hello Gaurav. Hi Manish. A very good evening. And this is 5th lecture of this chapter, in which we are going to discuss a very important topic. The topic name is Issue of Debentures with terms of redemption. So we are going to learn how the debentures are issued with the terms of redemption. Hello Songwala. So now let's start with the session, and we will be starting with the yesterday's homework. In the previous session of Saturday, I have given you a homework. So first of all, we will be discussing that, and after that we will be continuing our session. So this question was given to you as homework in the previous class. Now I request you all to read the question with me, and I will be solving this question. On January 1st, 2011, Reliance Industries Limited issued 50,000 debentures. How many debentures were issued? 50,000 debentures of rupees 10 each at 12% per debenture. 10 rupees debenture is issued at 12 per debenture. So there is 2 rupees premium. A very good evening, Priya. The amount is payable as 5 on application, including premium. Premium is paid at the time of application. Rupees 4 on allotment, and the balance on first call. So let's write it. On application, we are receiving total 5 rupees, out of which 3 is nominal value and 2 is premium. On allotment, we are receiving 4 rupees. And the balance, out of 10, you have already received 7 rupees. Now the balance 3 rupees will be received on first call. So on application 5 rupees including 2 rupees premium. On allotment 4 rupees. On first call 3 rupees. Next line says, on February 1st, 2011, applications for 70,000 debentures were received. So only 50,000 debentures were issued, but applications are received for 70,000. This is clearly a case of oversubscription. The debentures are oversubscribed to the extent of 20,000. Now, out of the amount received of the cash received in excess, 40,000 was returned. Rupees 40,000 is a refund, and rupees 60,000 was applied towards the amount due on allotment. So 40,000 is refunded and 60,000 is adjusted towards allotment. The balance of allotment money was received on February 28th, 2011. The balance was received on 28th February. All the debenture holders paid the call with the allotment, exception of one. All the debentures holder paid the call with the exception of one. सबने पैसा पे कर दिया except holding of 500 debentures and another holding 100 debentures paid full money at the time of allotment. So at the time of allotment, there are calls in arrears on 500 debenture. At the time of allotment, there are calls in arrear on 500 debentures and calls in arrears. And 100 debenture paid the full money at the time of allotment. So allotment के time पे दोनों हैं. At the time of allotment, there are both calls in advance and calls in arrears. Calls in arrears on 500 debentures and calls in advance on 100 debentures. Now we will solve this question and we will pass journal entries. First journal entry will be bank account debit to debenture application account. Bank account debit to debenture application account. The debentures application received as 70,000. 70,000 applications were received and on application there are 5 rupees. So 70,000 multiplied by 5, it will be 3,50,000. Hi, study hard. So at the time of application money received, you will receive money on 70,000 because total application कितनी आई है 70,000. So 70,000 multiplied by 5, it will be 3,50,000. Now the main part is the second entry. In this full question, the main entry is the second one. The journal entry will be debenture application debit to percentage debenture to securities premium reserve because there is 2 rupees premium also to debenture allotment because 60,000 excess amount was adjusted towards allotment. So you will credit debenture allotment and you will also credit bank account because the excess amount 40,000 was refunded, was returned. So the journal entry will be debenture application account debit, the total amount 3,50,000 to debenture. How many debentures were issued? 50,000. So 50,000 multiplied by nominal value 3. To securities premium 50,000 multiplied by securities premium amount 2. Then to debenture allotment 60,000 was adjusted towards allotment to bank 40,000 was refunded. So this is the journal entry when the application money is transferred to the percentage debentures account and the excess amount is adjusted or refunded. Hi Princey. So this is your second journal entry. Now the third journal entry will be allotment money due and the journal entry will be debenture allotment account debit to percentage debenture. Debenture allotment to percentage debentures 2 lakh and 2 lakh. How it is 2 lakh? You have issued 50,000 debentures and on allotment you are receiving 4 rupees. So हमने कितने debentures issue किए? 50,000. And allotment is of 4 rupees. So 50,000 multiplied by 4, it will be 2 lakh. Now this is one of the most important and toughest entry. So अब हम इसको देखेंगे ध्यान से. Now I am making a working note for it. When you receive allotment, the journal entry will be bank account debit to debenture allotment account. When we receive allotment, the journal entry will be bank account debit to debenture allotment account. Now, the total allotment money due, is how much? 50,000 multiplied by 4, 2 lakh. Total allotment money due is 2 lakh. Out of which the excess amount adjusted at the time of application is 60,000. 60,000 you have received at the time of application. This was adjusted at the time of application. And also you will subtract calls in arrears. You will subtract calls in arrears of 500 debentures. 500 debentures are not paying allotment. So 500 multiplied by 4. It will be 2,000. So 2,000. Now you will subtract 62,000 from 2 lakh. Now you will subtract 62,000 from 2 lakh and the answer will be 1,38,000. 1,38,000. Let me cross check it. 2 lakh minus 62,000 and yes, it will be 1,38,000. Now there is one more point. 100 debenture holders holding 100 debenture paid the calls in advance. 100 debenture paid the calls in advance. So we are also receiving calls in advance. So you will credit calls in advance. You will credit calls in advance. On 100 debentures, you are receiving first call. So 100 multiplied by 3, it will be 300. 100 multiplied by 3, it will be 300. And the total amount in bank will be 1,38,300. The total amount will be, just a minute, calls in advance. What is the amount of calls in advance? Just a minute, guys. I have to read the question again. All the debentures holder paid the call with the exception of one holding 500 debentures and another holder paid the full money at the time of allotment. So the full money, the balance will be 3. So 3 multiplied by 100 will be 300. Okay. Now we will go to answer. $142 lakh. So here is some mistake. The journal entry, please write down the rectified journal entry. This is not the answer. The journal entry will remain the same, but there is some mistake in the account. Bank account debit to debenture allotment account, 2 calls in advance. 2 calls in advance. Just a minute. So this line says that all the debenture holder paid the call. All the debenture holder paid the call with the exception of one. So these calls in arrears are at the time of first call, not at the time of allotment. These calls in arrears are at the time of call. So there are no calls in arrears at the time of allotment. I thought they are at the time of allotment, but they are only at the time of call. These 500 share debenture holders are not paying the call. And then another holding 100 debentures paid the full amount at the time of allotment. Another holding 100 paid the full amount at the time of allotment. So on 100 he is paying the balance, the first call, that is of 3 rupees. So the journal entry at the time of allotment will be, the journal entry at the time of allotment will be bank account debit to debenture allotment, 2 calls in advance. We will also credit calls in advance. Next star, we are discussing issue of debentures from redemption. So we will also credit calls in advance, and the amount will be on 100 debentures you are receiving the first call 3 rupees. So here it will be 300. Here it will be 300, not 1800. So on 100 we are receiving 3 in advance, that is 300. Now we will pass the journal entry for first call. So let me explain this journal entry. I think this is confusing. The journal entry at the time of allotment received is bank account debit to share allotment. The allotment due was 2 lakh. The allotment money due was 2 lakh, out of which 60,000 rupees is adjusted at the time of application. Out of which 60,000 is adjusted at the time of application. So how much money you will receive at the time of allotment? Only 1,40,000, because 60,000 is already received at the time of application. Now we are also receiving calls in advance at the time of allotment. So we will credit calls in advance. On 100 shares, you are receiving 3 rupees of first call. So it will be 300. 2 calls in advance, it will be 300. And the total amount in bank account, the total amount in bank account will be 1,40,300. Now the journal entry for first call will be, debenture first and final call debit to percentage debentures. How much amount? 50,000 debentures multiplied by 3, 1,50,000 and 1,50,000. 1,50,000 and 1,50,000. Then when you will receive first call money, you will debit calls in advance. The calls in advance received at the time of allotment will be debited now. Bank account debit, calls in advance debit to debenture first and final call. The first call due is 1,50,000, out of which you have received 300 in calls in advance. You have received 300 in calls in advance. So the balance 1,49,700 you will receive now. So first call money due minus calls in arrear will be the amount received. So 1,50,000 minus 300, the amount is 1,49,700. Now, balance sheet is also required to be prepared in this question. So now let us quickly prepare the balance sheet for this question. There are three items in this question that will be shown in the balance sheet. There are three items in this question that will be shown in balance sheet. First, we have securities premium reserve. You will show this securities premium reserve under shareholders fund. You will represent this under shareholders fund. Then you will also represent the total bank balance. You will also represent the total bank balance. Do remember that whenever you are totaling the bank, while finding out the total bank balance, you will add all the debit side. Wherever the bank is debited, total that, and from the total subtract this one, because here the bank is credited. So while finding out the total bank balance, add all the bank where the bank account is debited. Add all the amount where bank account is debited, and don't forget to subtract this one because it is credited. So first we will show securities premium reserve. Second, we will show total bank balance under current asset. Bank is current asset. And then you will also represent percentage debentures. It is long-term borrowing. So we will represent three items in the balance sheet. So this is your balance sheet. In the liabilities under shareholder funds, you will represent. This is securities premium reserve. You will represent securities premium reserve. Under reserves and surplus, the main heading is shareholder fund. So 1 lakh is the amount of premium. 50,000 debentures multiplied by 2 rupees premium. The total premium is 1 lakh. Then the total debentures. The total debentures are 50,000 multiplied by face value 10. Your long-term borrowing are 5 lakh. You will represent debentures under long-term borrowing. 50,000 debentures multiplied by 10, 5 lakh rupees. As usual. Then in current assets, you will represent your cash at bank, the total amount received. So total amount received is 6 lakh. So do the total of bank, do the total of amount where bank is debited, and subtract the amount where bank is credited. So this was your question that was given in the yesterday's class as homework. Now coming on to the today's session, that is issue of debentures with terms of redemption. Issue of debentures with terms of redemption. And today we will discuss only 3 cases. The remaining cases will be discussed in the next class tomorrow. So these are the various cases for issue of debenture. The first case is you are issuing at par. You are issuing the debentures at par, but these are redeemable at par. Also, these are redeemable at par. Hi, Harman. So the first case for issue of debenture from redemption of point of view is you are issuing at par means 10 rupees debenture is issued at 10, and also it is redeemed at par. You will redeem also at 10 rupees. Second case, you are issuing at discount. 10 rupees debenture is issued at 8, but you are redeeming at par. So debenture can be redeemed only at par and premium. Debenture may be redeemed only at par at premium. You cannot redeem a debenture at discount. We cannot redeem a debenture at discount. So second case, we are issuing at discount, but it will be redeemed at par, the face value. Third case, issued at premium, but redeemed at par. Issued at premium, 10 rupees debenture is issued at 15 rupees, but it will be redeemed at 10. There is no loss at the time of redemption. You are issuing at par. Fourth case, issued at par but will be redeemed at premium. You have issued at 10 rupees, but at the time of redemption you will pay 12 rupees. So you are redeeming at premium. Fifth case, issued at discount but still redeemable at premium. And sixth case, issued at premium, also redeemable at premium. So these are the 6 different cases, and today we will be discussing only the first 3. So let's start the session now with the first case, that is issued at par and are redeemable at par. You are issuing at par and they are redeemable at par. So in this case, when the debentures are redeemed at par, in this case, when the debentures are redeemed at par, the amount payable at the time of redemption is equal to the nominal value. You are redeeming at par, the redemption value will be equal to the nominal value, and therefore company will not incur any loss at the time of redemption, because you are redeeming at par, so there will be no loss at the time of redemption. And in this case, when the debentures are redeemed at par, the normal journal entry will be passed. The first journal entry will be bank account debit to percentage debentures application account. Bank debit to debenture application account. And the second entry will be debenture application account debit to percentage debentures. So there is nothing new when the debentures are redeemed at par. You will pass the same journal entry, bank to debenture application to percentage debenture. Now let's have an example of this case. The example is a debenture issued at 100. You are issuing at par and is repayable at 100. It is repayable at par. So this is a normal case, issued at par, redeemable at par. The journal entry will be bank account debit to percentage debenture application and allotment account. 100 rupees. It is issued for 100. So in first entry, you will always write down the issue price. This is a hint for you guys. Note down this hint. In the first entry, bank to debenture application and allotment account, we will always write down the issue price. So issue price is 100. The second journal entry will be percentage debenture application and allotment account debit 100 to percentage debentures 100. There is no discount, no premium. So we will pass the normal journal entry. So this is your answer. Bank to debenture application and allotment 100. Debenture application and allotment debit to percentage debentures 100 and 100. Coming to the next case. Second case is when the debentures are issued at discount. You are issuing at discount, but still they are redeemable at par. So you have issued at discount, but they are redeemable at par. So in this case also, the amount payable at the time of redemption is equal to the nominal value because you are redeeming at par. So 100 redemption value is equal to the nominal value 100. So company will not incur any loss at the time of redemption. Company will not incur any loss at the time of redemption. The journal entry will be bank account debit to debenture application and allotment account. And the second entry will be debenture application and allotment account debit. Discount on issue of debenture debit. You will debit discount to percentage debentures. Bank account debit to percentage debenture application and allotment account. And second entry, percentage debenture application and allotment account debit. Discount on issue of debenture debit to percentage debentures. Now we will also do example of this one. The example is 40,000 rupees 40,000. I request you guys to always focus on this, that whether number of debentures are given or the debentures are given in the form of rupees. So these are not 40,000 debenture. These are rupees 40,000 debenture. It means these are 400 debentures of 100 each. These are 400 debentures. So 400 debentures of rupees 100 each are issued at a discount of 10%. Redeemable at par. Redeemable at par. So the hint given was, in the first entry we will always write down issue price. In the first entry we will always write down issue price. So 100 rupees debenture is issued at 10 rupees discount. 10% will be 10 rupees. So 100 minus 10, your issue price is 90 rupees. So issue price is 90 rupees, but it will be redeemed at par. It will be redeemed at 100. So 100 is face value, 90 is issue price, and 100 is redemption value. So always prepare this little chart. This will help you in the journal entry. So first entry will be bank account debit to percentage debenture application and allotment account. How many debentures are issued? 400, not 40,000. 400 debentures multiplied by issue price. Issue price 90 rupees. In first entry, we will always and always write down issue price. So 40 multiplied by 90, 400 multiplied by 90, it will be 36,000. The next journal entry will be percentage debenture application and allotment account debit. Discount on issue of debentures account debit to percentage debentures account. So 36,000 will be transferred to debenture application and allotment account. Then in discount, on 400 debenture, rupees 10 discount is given. On 400 debentures, we have given 10 rupees discount. So 400 multiplied by 10, 4,000. 2 percentage debenture, 40,000. 400 multiplied by full nominal value, 100 rupees. So 400 multiplied by 100, 40,000. So this is your journal entry in the case the debentures are issued at discount and are redeemable at par. Bank account debit to percentage debenture application and allotment. Then percentage debenture application and allotment debit. Discount on issue of debenture debit to percentage debentures. There is nothing new in this case when the debentures are issued at par. We have covered this journal entries before also. Now coming on to the third case for today, when the debentures are issued at premium and are redeemable at par. So, in this case also, the redemption value, the amount payable at the time of redemption, is equal to the nominal value because we are redeeming at par. So, redemption value is equal to the nominal value, and therefore the company will not incur any loss at the time of redemption. So, what will be the journal entry when the debentures are issued at premium? The first journal entry will be same, bank account debit to percentage debenture application and allotment account. And second entry will be debenture application and allotment account debit to percentage debentures account to securities premium reserve account. You will credit securities premium reserve. You will credit securities premium reserve because the debentures are issued at premium. Now, let's have one example of the same. Again, rupees 40,000 debentures. So, 400 debentures. If it is rupees 40,000, 40,000 divided by 100. You will divide the rupees by the nominal value to find out the number of debentures. So, 40,000 divided by 100, 400 debentures are issued at a premium of 5%. So, the face value is 100. They are issued at a premium of 5%. 5% will be 5 rupees. So, 100 plus 5, the issue price is 105. The issue price is 105 and they are redeemable at par. So, they are redeemable at 100. So, first entry will be bank account debit to percentage debenture application and allotment account. In first entry, we always write issue price. Issue price is 105. So, how many debentures are issued? 400 debentures multiplied by 105. Hi, Yamini. So, bank account debit to debenture application and allotment account 42,000, 42,000. 400 multiplied by 105. Then the next journal entry will be 12% debenture application and allotment account debit to percentage debenture to securities premium reserve. So, 400 multiplied by 105, then 400 multiplied by 100, the face value in the percentage debentures, and 400 multiplied by 5, premium in securities premium reserve. So, 12% debenture application and allotment account debit to percentage debentures to securities premium reserve. Yamini, you are receiving the amount in lump sum. In these cases, you are receiving the whole amount at the time of application. So, the journal entry, the first journal entry will always be bank account debit to percentage debenture application and allotment account. You will write it together whenever the amount is received at the time of application in lump sum. जब भी पूरा पैसा एप्लीकेशन के टाइम पे आता है, then we will always write it together. Bank account debit to percentage debenture application and allotment account. You will not write only application. You will write application and allotment. And in this, you will always write the issue price, the value for which the debentures are issued. So here the debentures are issued for 105. 5 including premium. So, 400 debentures are issued for 105. The value will be 42,000. So, these were the 3 cases for today. Now, we will be discussing the remaining cases in the next class tomorrow at 6 p.m. in which the debentures will be redeemed at premium. So tomorrow we will be discussing the case when the debentures will be redeemed at premium. So, do you want more questions like this? You're welcome, Yamini. Do you guys want more questions like this? So if you want more questions like this, then you may take the Pro subscription, in which all these benefits are provided to you. The actual price of this Pro subscription for 1 month is 3499. But right now we are giving you flat 20% off, flat 20% discount on this subscription, after which you will only have to pay 2799 for 1 month, which is half of your school fees. So what are you waiting for? Go and grab your Pro subscription right now at flat 20% discount by using my code SCPRO, and I would love to teach you all on Pro subscription. That's it for today. In tomorrow's session at 6 p.m. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. we will be discussing the topic part 2 of this session. So tomorrow we will be discussing that what will be the accounting treatment when the debentures are redeemable at premium. So now it's homework time. This question is your homework. You are required to pass necessary journal entries in the following cases. So make sure you solve these questions and you try to solve this. So if you guys are new to our channel Vedantu Commerce, then please take a moment to subscribe to our channel for more such classes. Also, don't forget to like this video and share this. And you can also join our official Telegram group if you want to receive these notes in the PDF form. The link is in the description box. So go and join the official Telegram group Vedantu Commerce. And that's it for today. See you all in the next session tomorrow at 6 p.m. Thank you everyone for watching this session. I hope that you all enjoyed this session. Yes, तुसी जा रहे हो, जाना पड़ेगा, कल मिलेंगे उज्जवल. You're welcome Anchal. You're welcome Yamini. See you all in the next class tomorrow at 6 p.m. Till then, take care, good night, have sweet dreams. Bye bye everyone.